Hello there, I'm Raven from southeast coast of Norway, and yeah, I do a few cat reads. I believe that we have a very strong connection to our cats. I believe that we have sometimes stronger connection to our animals, which people like to call pets. I see them as individuals, and when we lose them, where do they go? Well, do they really go anywhere? They just change their suit. So this is from your cat that was old. You have to either put him or her down. It will be general messages, and some of them will be, well, general messages. It will also be some mixed messages, so take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. Okay? So this looks for me very much like one which has been put down. This one have stripes, and in this situation I believe something was a little bit unclear. We have an oriental cat here, black or dark brown oriental. So this is a literally it's a castrate. It's a castrate. I'm not even sure. I've never been sure if that's something we should do to the cat. However, what choice do we have when they start crawling up your curtains? Literally, that's what they do sometimes, especially when they're young. Screaming, especially the oriental cats, they scream. If there's a female, they scream. Some of you have more than one cat. Some of you could lack 3 cats in your life that you miss. One hair is white, one hair is light brown, another one is light brown with long a milk cover here along the neck and the chest area. And so some of you had a beautiful life together, and you're looking back at this life. So here you have your loss. So the loss here, which is obviously very clear, it's a mixed message, like I said, to all of you out there who miss your beloved. They never really truly leave us, but it's that sensation of, I know I see people cry equally as much as if they would have lost a family member. I see that some of the cats here, some of you have, there's a white long hair here, which it's got a really flat face. I don't remember. I always thought those cats are very, yeah, they're cute. They are a little bit strange. But yeah, there's a cat here that there could have been, you know, an alpha situation here, clearly. One cat that used to be the alpha had to possibly move away to, you know, someone else took its place as the alpha. I also get that someone out there are still obsessed with how perfect the cat is, and that's the message, to let you know, I'm going to choose the cat which will give me this much prices, and I want to, so if you know about people who breed cats for the sake of the money alone, I had just one litter because I needed a friend to the one cat I had, and I made sure they all got a good home. I didn't charge people too much. One of them I gave away for free as a thank you for the cat shag. But some people are overbreeding their cats. Turns out mine was overbred, so one of his brothers would die due to inbred, and so that's a problem. There should be, so the cat here that shows up shows me that this is a form of tyranny to play with life like this. I love the Orientals that have this long face, these long legs. I think they are so elegant and they have such a wonderful personality. However, I picked out mine based on the connection I had between me and that cat, not based on how it looked. However, I am a sucker for the blue eyes and that mask they have. So in the past here, there was some kind of confusion. I get that some of them got lost. There is one here which is, there are two white cats here. One looks a little bit grey actually. One cat that is, I think it's called tricolor, or it's got two colors. This is a white one and it got different kinds of spots all over with stripes. One of them basically got lost. And here we have, in the recent past, again a striped cat. It's brown, its mask is covered. Well, its face is covered, but it's milky from the mouth and down its chest, and it's got white socks on. So it doesn't have to be looking like that. But this cat was not necessarily very cuddly. So it was, however, very chatty. It loved to communicate. Sorry, I have a limited amount of time to do this. I'm supposed to stay within 15 minutes, so no, 10, hopefully. So some of you actually have a new one now, or there is a new one waiting for you. Could be a kitten, or I strongly advise you, if you think about getting a new one, at least every time you get a new one, which costs you money, you should at least get another one that's actually in need of a home. So here we have a white one with at least 3 colors, but it's mostly white. But there is one here that is waiting for you, some of you, and it's got new love for you. You got new love for this one. Its eyes could be yellow, not necessarily, but very orange-like. A little bit creepy, but cat is cat. It looks like, in this case, a regular house cat, but it's lovely. It's very charming. It could be born in the Pisces, Cancerian, Scorpio. She's very beautiful. I know I said she, so some of you got a she. So in the future here, possibly that some of you already have an old cat. It's brown with stripes or something. Some of you could have a ginger cat, and its physical presence, it's possibly time to let go. One cat could also feel that it doesn't feel safe anymore. It have maybe had many homes and it lacks stability. So if you have a cat like this, try your very, very best to keep stability around you, because it's a soul, it's an individual, it's not a toy. So here we have a cat that's got a scar in his face. It's a scar face. And this is also a communicator cat. It looks like a house cat, like a regular house cat. Again, orange eyes. It seems to me like orange eyes is the same color. It seems like they draw the same color on most of the cats here. But in fact, we know that the most common color is green, and then we have orange, and then we have blue. Sometimes they actually have one of each color. I don't know if I can find that in this deck. It's possible that some of you actually have that. There is a choice here for one cat that is outside of you, that you're thinking about adopting it. Okay? And that cat is looking at you and says that, you know, I think I'll do great among your other cats. If you got 3 cats already, or you got 2 cats, I'll do great as number 3. I'll be your lovely number 3. So if you wonder about that, it says, I'll be your lovely number 3. Please, let me be your lovely number 3. So right now, some of you, there is a loss here of, could be an Egyptian one. It looks exactly like this one actually. It's very similar to this. Without airing, of course. And this cat doesn't feel good. So it's dark brown or black, and it could be sick. Maybe you have it too much inside. It doesn't get enough sun. It needs to play more. Yeah, this one might leave this world soon. It's a cat. It could be a fire sign, but it's possible that it will incarnate as something else, a canine next life. But it's time that this cat, it's not comfortable. It's possible that some of you are letting this cat go now, or it will be gone soon into another world. So here we have a regular house cat. And one cat here is afraid to go out because there could be a very intimidating cat. One is black here with short ears, but one cat is basically here very intimidating, so it's afraid to go out. Don't force them to go out if they don't want to. Try to, you know, you can always build something for them. Be creative. I see people build things attached to their house, so you know they can go out, but they are still safe, they are still protected. Because it's not so that just because we as human we can carry a gun, we can carry a sword, there's always ways we can defend ourselves. But for a cat, they can in fact lose an eye. if you send them out in, you know, if it's a castrate, a specific castrate, it's not an alpha, it's getting beaten up by the Scarface in the backyard. Someone here of you need more knowledge about me. You need to know more about me, how cats actually are. It's not just the food. You need to understand what food is actually good for us. Someone here's got a black and white cat, and it says, you need to understand us a little bit more, please. And for some of you who have lost your cat, something here, if you understand me more, if you understand the cat more, it could still be alive due to lack of nourishment. We tend to buy finished cat food. This cat food is full of salt, and it will affect the kidneys when they get older. One cat here says basically, thank you for giving me such a lovely life. This is a queen. I see some of you, it's got a baby, maybe several babies. It's a cat that's very warm. This one's got stripes and is dark brown or black. The baby cat also. It doesn't have to be, but it's a queen cat, and she sends you all love. There is something here about the sun. She loves to be in the sun. And some of you even have I know my aunt, she have a chair for her own cat, pink. So this one sends all her love for you and says that I'm always here around you, you know. So we have another cat here, which is white, combined with a striped cloak, possibly gray or light brown. This cat is very, very cuddly. It is now gone. Yeah. As we are, it's now gone. But the message is here is, you know, this one had a lot of pain. Again, it's got a lot of pain. So it says, you know, I had to go. If you think, this is for some of you, you think, you know, you had a second thought, maybe you regret, it says to you, actually this is a message for me too. You know, sometimes I ask, should I let you go? Or, you know, but the doctor said so. So I had to let it go, and this is for all of you, and my cat kind of looked like that. And it was very warm, very clingy, you know. And she was in a lot of pain. And there was a lot of things I did to her that was wrong due to lack of knowledge and patience. She's being very quiet, this one. Okay. It's all good now. It's all good. I will always be with you is what I get. It's the most beautiful one. So one here I get that is a kitten. It's a kitten, and it's a playful cat, which is also gone. Someone could have purchased this cat. Okay. Paid for it or something here that has to do with money, possibly. It's now gone, this kitten. For some of you, it's an emotionally draining. Some of you sold maybe a cat, and it's now, some of you sold, it's now among 3 cats. Now it's a castrate. This one, there is another cat who is overeating too much. And it was so lazy that even when something crazy happened, it barely would notice that. It says that I might be a lot of in and out, you know, or maybe I was a lot of in and out, but you need to know that I'm among the stars now. I love you. I have healed, and I'm free from all pain, and I now have a new beginning in life. Either for those of you who had to sell this cat, or it left you somehow. It's not with you anymore anyway. Okay, so this kitten here, it's striped for, you know, not all of you, some of you, if you feel this fit. Anyway, very, very playful, very, very playful. So it's a kitten for sure. If it's an old cat, this message is not for you. For some of you, there is a cat here that wants to be adopted. It's very playful, it's dark. Maybe you did adopted it, but this is here. There is also I think it's a naked cat, is that what you call it? You know? So that cat, some of you, it's gone. And I get that it was super inbred. For those of you who have a white cat with 2 different eyes, it says, I am now your angel. This is in the regular tarot known as Archangel Michael. I'm now with you as an angel. Okay, guys, if you like this crazy way of reading tarot, push me a like. And if you want more cat messages, if you are a crazy cat woman like me, then need to know we share our donations also on this channel with dogs and bats, and when the income gets better, we also tend to adopt one cat far away. Unfortunately, I don't have a personal place. I'm not able to take in more cats as of now. And but if you are, thank you so much from all the cats. Love you so much. Catch you on the flip side.